Hi everyone, Karen here from Holistic Essentials Therapy and Consulting, bringing to this week's energy forecast and spiritual updates for Monday the 14th of June through to Sunday the 20th of June 2021. Well, last week being the solar lunar eclipse certainly brought some ferocious weather with it where I am in the Southern Hemisphere in Victoria, Australia. On the actual lunar eclipse, the lunar solar eclipse, we had a huge storm and all of our power and phone and internet and all forms of contact was disabled. We lost everything. Thank goodness I have a wood heater and a gas stovetop. It's so interesting to me because I actually started the week out feeling I really was feeling all of the feels. I was feeling my Inspire Believer archetype. Her energy was completely depleted. And I was having a pity party, to be honest. I was like, I don't have the work that I normally have. I'd just come away from a beautiful weekend, 4 days of connectedness, and I'm quite isolated here. And my husband can't come home to our state because of what's happening currently at the moment. And in all honesty, I was feeling quite sorry for myself. I'm human. We all have these moments. I'm not immune to them. So what I did was I really had to trust in the universe because I lost contact to my loved ones. I couldn't speak to my beloved. I couldn't speak to my children. I couldn't speak to my mum or anyone else, my friends. And it really highlighted to me once more how we are at this time on the planet being asked and called and shown that what we are focusing our attention on as being important in our lives really is not that important. And what is important is family and connection. And how much we take even the simplest of our luxuries for granted, such as light, heating, access to food, a safe home, a home, because many people have lost their homes due to flooding in regional Victoria, and phone access, just even being able to speak and connect to family, heating, running hot water. All of these things that we really do just take for granted. And again, we're being forced by Mother Nature to really come back to what it is that is a priority to us in our lives. And I really do feel that we are in a cycle and have been for the last few years of being forced to see that. It's being revealed to us right in front of our faces. And when our basic human needs cannot be met through safety of home, food, heating, running warm water, ability to cook, access to the necessities, then this really, for me, signifies coming back to our foundations, coming back to the present, coming back to gratitude for all that we actually have right at our fingertips in our lives. It's so important. 2020 was a massive awakening for so many. And it seems obviously that this is still continuing in 2021. We're continuing to be given opportunities to really go, what is important to me right now in this moment? What is in my life right now that I absolutely cannot do without? And for me, that is family and connection. And it really put into perspective and quickly got me out of I'm feeling so sorry for myself because things aren't flowing the way that they usually do. And it was a big reality check for many, many people, not just myself. What I can also recognize from that is I was given time and space from my work and my busyness so that I could be present and available and spend time with my beautiful family who are heading off to travel soon. It gave me time and space because I was without power for 3 days, so I couldn't do any work. It gave me time and space to recenter, to have true gratitude. Thankfully, I'm so grateful, that I was able to heat my home, that I had access to that. I was so grateful that I had family nearby that could come and stay warm with me. I was so grateful when I really tuned into the energy of the universe and thanked the universe for providing me a window so that I could, one bar of service, as 4G popped up on my phone, and I could get a message to my family to let them know that all was well, and then it disappeared again. So the takeaways for me are, when I trust that the universe has a bigger plan that I'm not always aware of, and that there are reasons why things happen the way that they do, and when I trust in that flow, then I can be more present to the gifts and the opportunities as they arise. As we move into this week, we have Saturn and Uranus square. So the second square. I think there's 4 coming up there's 4 overall, there's 2 more coming up. And so this is really planting the seeds for change. So what is it that the most recent events in your life have revealed to you? Areas in your life that do require positive change. Perhaps it's a way that you respond to things. Perhaps it's change in your thinking. Perhaps it's change in your expectations or what you're focusing your attention on. And it's really supporting us in opening our minds to do and see things differently. This is the energy that's around at the moment for all of us to tap into and access, and to harness and utilize for our best and highest good, not to be a victim of, but to be a co-creator with. We are being called to awaken to a deeper truth. And this is, okay, what are the beliefs or behaviors or patterns that I've been holding on to for dear life that actually aren't supporting my well-being, my emotional well-being, my physical well-being, my spiritual well-being? And so the energy that is around this week is allowing us to identify that, to see that, so that we can release it, so that those beliefs and patterns of behaviors can be transformed and healed. So we're being asked to keep an open mind. We're being asked to tap into our intuition. So listening and being aware of our intuition requires stillness, unplugging from external stimuli, such as, the news or the media or drama or conversations that aren't supporting you. And when we can go within through meditation or listening to relaxing music or introducing a mantra such as So Hum, this is when your intuition, you can align more fully to your intuition, so that when a situation is revealed to you as an opportunity for growth and change, you'll be present to it. And from that, you then have the power and the choice to break free from that situation, that belief, that thought system that's not serving you. Towards the end of the week, we are moving into the winter solstice or summer solstice, it's the June solstice, and depending on where you are in the southern or the northern hemisphere, it will be the shortest or the longest day of the year. And it is traditionally the time of year when the veil between the realms is at its thinnest. So that means that access to the spirit realm, nature spirits, the angels, your higher self, intuition, multi-dimensions is easier, at its easiest for you to access, to be aware of. This morning when I was walking from my bedroom, I thought my cat, it was on dusk, it was still quite dark. I thought my cat was at my feet walking in front of me. And as I'm walking down the hallway, I look up and there's my cat over there. So already the veil is thinning so that you will perhaps have experiences like that where you might see something out of the corner of your eye, or you'll see or feel a presence. This is because the veil is thinning. It's also a time when the energetic grid of the planet, where all the ley lines of the earth all align to the exact frequency, the same frequency. They're all in perfect alignment. And this is going to create beautiful waves of harmony, of peace, and healing throughout the planet, throughout the collective. And so these harmonious frequencies and harmonic frequencies, thank you, will remain for days. So we'll touch more on that next week. But what it's all doing is it's allowing us to connect to the higher dimensions. It's allowing us to access higher consciousness, our higher self, a higher perspective. Everything that's happening right now on planet Earth is there as an opportunity for learning and growth, for change and transformation. And it's going to be really important for you to be connecting intentionally connecting to the heart of Mother Earth through a visualization, through a meditation, or through setting an intention. Thank you, Mother Earth. Spirit Talk, love it. Thank you, Mother Earth. I open my heart to your heart. I send forth a cord of light from my heart to your heart and plug myself in to your unconditional loving heart, to your consciousness and frequency now, and so it is. And this also allows you to anchor these beautiful healing frequencies to the planet so that then ripples out into the heart of all of humanity. So for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, one day I'll be able to shuffle without dropping the cards, keeping it real. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, warrior woman, if you weren't afraid, what would you do? This is really about tapping into our inner strength, our inner divinity, our inner wisdom, our inner Wonder Woman. You're being asked to face your fears and ask yourself, if I wasn't afraid of this thing or to do this thing, what would I do? What action would I take? What steps moving forward would I make? What calls would I make? Who would I contact? What would I do? And really sit with that in meditation, in your journaling. What would you do if you weren't afraid? And this reveals to you many gifts. And then what you do is you say, thank you, universe. Thank you, angels. Thank you, my beautiful guides and helpers. Thank you, my loved ones in spirit. Thank you, divine God, goddess, consciousness, for supporting me, surrounding me in your protection, your love. And thank you for supporting and guiding me as I move forward in this thing, on this path. Thank you for giving me the courage to take this next right action. And so it is. Thursday and Friday, Share your voice. Come out of the cave, persecution, expression. Share your voice. Where in your life are you not sharing your voice? Where in your life are you not communicating what your needs are? Where in your life are you holding yourself back from sharing your own unique inner wisdom, your own perception, your own intuition? These are beautiful energies this week to support you in sharing your voice. Thank you, universe, for filling my throat chakra with your unconditional love. Thank you for breaking the binds and the chains around my throat chakra and giving me the strength and the courage to speak my truth and ask for what it is that I need and want. And so it is. Saturday and Sunday, awakening. This is what the energy is right now on the planet. Different layers, multi-dimensional levels, multi-layers of, we're going through one layer of awakening. Then the opportunities present for another level of awakening. Energetic upgrades absolutely are occurring at this time. The frequency in my ears has been off the scale the last few weeks. A new way of being and integration. And this is what's being offered to us with the Saturn-Uranus squares, with the upcoming solstice. Opportunity for change and transformation, but also when we ground to Mother Earth, when we go into meditation, when we get out in nature, we are giving our bodies and our hearts and our minds space and opportunity for integration at a cellular level to occur. This is a time to really tune in and listen to the needs of your body. Do I need to rest? Do I need to interact? Do I need to be peopling, or do I need to take time out from peopling? Do I need to take a bath? Do I need to bake? What is it that you feel called to do right now to support your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being? Because your intuition is telling you, you are receiving the signs, the universe is communicating with you. So placing your hand on your heart, theta download. Let's see what's available for us today. Would you like to know that it is possible to feel safe in your body? Would you like to know what it feels like to feel safe in your body? Would you like to know what it feels like to take action, inspired action, and move forward in your life as you receive that intuitive, inspired action, and that you know how and when to receive that, you know how and when to take action, and you know how to recognize this inspired action? Would you like to know what it feels like to live without fear? And would you like to know that it is possible to feel the presence of the divine God, Goddess consciousness in all areas of your life on a cellular level, and to be open to receiving the unconditional love of all that is, the creator of all that is, in every cell of your body? Say yes to receive. Take a deep breath in. So I hope that that serves you well. As always, please be kind and gentle with yourself as we navigate the new earth, the new frequencies, the new energetic upgrades. I am excited to share with you that I am commencing a 4-month Lunar Alchemy program, commencing on the 24th of June, in time for, there'll be 4 moons. So the new moon, full moon, new moon, full moon. It will be run virtually via Zoom. And through this, I will be sharing with you my intuitive guidance that I receive from my beautiful guides and the light beings that I work with, to bring to you the gifts and the magic that each of these 4 moons are offering you. As always, I'll take you through some journaling practices that support you in further integrating the gifts that the moons, each of these moon cycles, are offering you. And I'll be taking you through meditation practices that support you in further integrating the frequencies and the healing that are on offer, because each cycle offers us a new opportunity for growth and expansion, transformation, and healing. So if you're interested in joining me for that, the investment is 111 Australian dollars, so 111. And I've organized the times so that it's accessible throughout many time zones. And there'll be a private Facebook group for you to join. So if you'd like to join me, because my shapeshifter alchemist loves all things magical, all things lunar, all things mystical, but also being able to tap into the frequencies that are available to us, that support us on our own personal transformation and awakening. So if you'd like to know more about that, I'll pop the link in the description, or it'll be in your email, or you can message me, get in touch, and we can chat further about that. Sending you so much love, sending the planet so much love, sending love, unconditional love and healing to the hearts of every single human being and sentient being on the planet. This is a time of unity for us to all come together and to remember that there is a spiritual aspect that requires intention, connecting with the earth, connecting with our higher selves, connecting with the divine presence of all that is. Namaste, blessed be. I look forward to chatting with you again next week. Bye.